guys, this is Shefa Mam, your English educator on Guidely. So guys, today in the interview series, again I have brought amazing level of question today. How to answer this question that what are your weaknesses at the time of interview. So guys, be 100% honest with your answers. Whatever weakness you pursue, just tell that only. Be very logical, be very practical with your weakness, right? So you can just tell that if for example, if I need to tell that what is my weakness, so I'll be telling, for example, I can say asking for help is my biggest weakness because I feel bothered, because I don't like it that I need help from others, right? So many people do have this tendency that they every time they do think that they can do any work independently, they don't need anyone's help. So guys, this is my biggest weakness. I can say asking for help because I feel bothered, right? After saying that this one, you need to elaborate your this point, and you can say, but I'm starting, but soon after I just say no to anyone for any kind of assistance or help. Then after that I started realizing that in order to learn new skills and balance my workload, right? In order to learn new skills and balance my workload, it's often necessary to take help or to take assistance from others, right? So that is the elaboration of this answer. You can elaborate in this way. So whatever is your weakness, just tell that firstly in one line, and after telling that in one line, you need to clarify why it's your weakness. You need to elaborate that point as well. As I said, you people, this is the elaboration for my weakness, that I never try to take help or assistance from others, and whenever I take help, this is my biggest weakness, right? Back it up with some examples. Now the next thing you need to include here is try to back it up, whatever you have said in your weakness, whatever you have elaborated in your weakness, guys, try to back it up with certain circumstances or certain live examples wherein you actually come across this kind of weakness, whatever you pursue, right? So the next thing you can back up like this. For example, you can say, I decided to reach out to a senior I admire and ask her if she's had this issue before. क्या उनके पास कभी ऐसा इशू हुआ है? क्या उन्हें कभी किसी की हेल्प की जरूरत पड़ी है? क्या उन्होंने कभी किसी की हेल्प ली है? तो इस तरह से आप इसको एग्जाम्पल के थ्रू इलाबोरेट करोगे. Now guys, after this elaboration, you can explain how you have overcome it. Okay, if it is your weakness, if taking help from others is your biggest weakness, then how you have overcome this weakness in the past years or in the past scenario, you need to tell about that as well. You need to elaborate about that as well. So guys, here you can say, lucky for me, she had, उसके पास भी यही प्रॉब्लम थी और जिनसे मैंने हेल्प ली तो उनकी भी यही वीकनेस थी, तो आई वॉज लकी, राइट? सो आई एम फीलिंग लकी, दैट इज वाई आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग दिस. लकी फॉर मी, शी हैड ओवरकम दिस टेंडेंसी. आगे कह रहे हैं, शी शेयर्ड सम स्ट्रैटेजीज फॉर रिकॉग्नाइजिंग व्हेन इट्स टाइम टू आस्क फॉर हेल्प. सो व्हाट आर द टाइम, whenever there is a time, you should ask for help and you should recognize those strategies as well. And she pointed out that I have co-workers for a reason, right? I have co-workers, and there is a reason why I do have co-workers, because there is a lot of workload and I can't do everything on my own. That is why I have hired many of the co-workers who are doing their respective jobs, their different domains of job in their as per their specialized categories, right? So that is why, guys, many a times you come across such tendencies that you are required to take help from others, and this can be your biggest weakness as well. So whatever is your weakness, guys, firstly do tell that weakness is in one line, and after that telling in one line, you need to elaborate that weakness. You need to make it clarified so that the interviewer gets satisfied by your answer, by your elaboration. And after getting the after telling about the elaboration, you need to make some quote some live instances wherein you have come across this kind of weakness, and after that how you overcome this weakness in the past years or in the past incidences, you need to tell about that as well. And at last you need to end the answer in a positive note, right? Like this, you need to make the interviewer satisfied, right? So guys, if you really like this interview question and answer, do like the hit button and share my videos to all the aspirants who are grappling with the interview part, who are facing any kind of problem related to interview, the upcoming interviews of IBPS PO and SBI PO. All the best wishes from my side, guys, for you all people. Stay tuned with me only on Guidely YouTube channel. Free classes every day, Monday to Saturday, 12:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. Thank you, everyone.